What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai, and today we got a real exciting topic to talk about. We're going to be talking about exactly on what the rich do that you can do too to get you rich this year, okay? This is going to be the video, you guys. Y'all know the nickname Rich Secrets. We're bringing out all the secrets within inside this video, you guys, to be able to help your business in 2022 and personal life. All right, but before we go ahead and get started, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like to the channel. That way you'll be updated every time your boy drop a fire video. All right, let's get it. So now in this video, we're going to be exactly explaining on my opinion on what I feel like the difference is between what the rich people do versus poor people. Okay, and in actuality, inside this video, we're going to really be talking about mindset. That's going to be the main thing within inside this video, mindset, and we're going to also go over business tactics that they use to be able to help them out with their daily life. All right, because what most people don't know, all right, what the average person doesn't know is that their business can help them out with their everyday life. Okay, when I say business, I mean daily expenses that you normally have, right? Like gas, food, a lot of transportation, a lot of these things that people use, their personal usage, right? So their personal information they use to get these and gather these things up for their daily life, right? And they end up having expenses with these things that they put under their personal name. All right. Now let's go ahead and go over the first thing that I feel like that a rich person does very different than the average person, okay? And that will be that will be going into business, all right? We're gonna start off with this, all right? We're gonna start off with this concept. The first thing I feel like a rich person does when it comes to business is they start a business. They start a business. In this world, you are not going to be rich working a job. That is a fact. I do not know any job that has made anybody rich in the world, right? So having a job, first of all, is going to disqualify you already from being rich, all right? So we're going to first of all say starting a business will be the first step, all right? Gathering their industry on what they're in and then starting a business around that industry, okay? Now, when I say start a business, I mean a LLC, all right? For those of you who don't know what the LLC is, it is a limited liability company. If you want to know more on the LLC, I literally have a free video full out on the LLC. It teaches you what an LLC is and how to file one within 15 minutes. You guys definitely go check that out within my channel, okay? If you do not know what an LLC is, okay? But what they do is they start this LLC, right? Now, when they start the LLC, this is now what we consider as taking advantage of the system, right? Kai, how is it taking advantage of the system? Because it comes with many benefits, all right? You guys, I can name so many benefits that when you switch over from your personal information over to a business, how many other benefits that you are able to have. We're talking about higher revolving credit line, tax deductions. We're talking about points and rewards that you're not receiving the same thing as you would with a personal credit card or a personal loan or a personal revolving credit line, right? Those type of things that I just got done naming when we're talking in a sense of business, right? When we're talking personal, right? If somebody wants to go out and be able to get a personal loan, right? A personal loan is going to range around about $5,000 to maybe $10,000. If that same person decides to go out and get a revolving credit line for their business, that credit line is going to be higher. Why is that? Because it is a business, right? Businesses are known to get higher credit limits because they expect businesses to spend more. Why? Because they want businesses to expand. Business is what makes the world move around, okay? Go around. This is not an edited video, y'all. So if y'all see me messing up at all in this video, this is straight up off the tops. Y'all literally getting what's literally in my mind right now at this moment. This is why I record my videos like this, okay? I feel like it's best for me to do it this way, all right? But So they're receiving benefits through their LLC, they're receiving tax deductions, and they're receiving many other benefits when it comes to their LLC name. Another thing, right? Not only do the rich people go into business, right? They develop their own business around the industry that they're in, but they use their business as an asset, right? They use their business to be able to generate, listen, and I want you guys to write this down. They use their business to be able to generate leverage to then create income. That is the most important thing I feel like I would have to say with inside this video that I feel like the rich really use. You will majority of the time see that rich people do not use their own money when it comes to investing. All right. 9 times out of 10, they are not using their own money. The only time you see a rich person usually using their own money is when they've gathered so much cash flow and they have so much money coming in to where they have personal money that they can now just blow off. All right. They can literally invest their personal money and it doesn't hurt them or faze them at all. Right. But when they're first going into business, right, I'm telling you, the rich people, the method that they use, they get somebody else money, all right, to speak it in another language, They get somebody else money, right? They use somebody else money to invest into a project, service, or product. All right, did you hear what I said? They invest that money into that product or service. And then that product or service then generates income to be able to help pay off the leverage now, right? So now that they have the leverage, they are now creating income that is paying off the leverage that they got. So now here's the trick to this, right? Many people are like, okay, Kai, they've invested, they use their money to invest into, they use somebody else's money to invest into one project. All right, that's one product or service that they invested into. Kai, what if I want to be able to get more money, right? What if I want to be able to invest into more things? Well, guess what? This is how we pull it off, and this is how the rich pull things off. All right, I hope you guys are listening to this because this is very important. Now that they are creating income from this leverage and they're paying this leverage off positively, right? After a while, this is what happens, right? This is what a business venture is, right? Check this out. Within 4 months to 5 months down the line of you paying that leverage off, right? You using your income now that you generated from this leverage to start paying it off, right? Now that you're paying it off positive, 5 months down the line, you can decide to go out and either get another loan for leverage. You can decide to go get another revolving credit line of another line of revolving credit to be able to invest into another business simply because solely off the fact that you have a positive credit line already going or a positive loan that you're paying off that is already flowing into the system, right? That is flowing to your business credit and showing that you have a positive payment being made. That is the most important thing I feel like is because once you have a database with somebody with your business credit, right? And for those of you who don't know anything about business credit, I show you exactly how to build business credit from scratch on this channel, okay? Literally, if you don't know what an LLC is, if you don't know what Net 30 accounts is, if you want to know how to get funding within the next 30 to 60 days, literally, just go through my free content all throughout my channel. If you don't have time to go through all my free content throughout my channel, I literally have an ebook down in my in my bio down below, okay? It's called Risk Secrets. It comes with over 40 trade lines with inside to be able to help your business from start to finish. That takes you through exactly how to get an LLC, how to get your Don's number, how to build a relationship with Dun & Bradstreet and get your Dun & Bradstreet score within 30 days, all right? So you guys definitely want to go check that out, all right? Now, like I was hopping on, okay? We were just speaking about leverage and paying that leverage off to be able to go out and get more leverage. Give you a better understanding, right? If I go out and I get a business $10,000 revolving credit line, I invest this $10,000 revolving credit line into something like Airbnb, right? I get a whole setup. I get my whole one Airbnb. I get the whole setup and I get it operating. Let's say I spent $8,000 in total on this Airbnb. Now I have a $10,000 revolving credit line. The Airbnb I spent $8,000 on, so I only have $2,000 left on this credit card, right? Now, the Airbnb, let's say the Airbnb is generating me at least $2,000 a month of net profit, right? $2,000 of net profit. Now, Airbnb generates on an average $1,500 to $2,500 a month for those of you who've been watching my channel, okay? But let's just say that the Airbnb is generating $2,000 a month, all right? Now, with this $2,000 a month, we're going to be a smart person, and this is how we're going to take it. And this is what the rich people do. This is what the rich, this is what the moves that the rich people do. You guys, all right? Not edited once again, y'all. So forgive me. All right. So now that I have this Airbnb that is generating $2,000 of profit, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the $1,000 off of this profit, and I'm going to put $1,000 towards that business credit card that I use to invest into this Airbnb, right? Boom, that's $1,000 paid off the month. Now, if my Airbnb continues to pay that $10,000 and continues to make at least $2,000 of profit each month, and I can pull off $1,000 each month of that credit card, right? Eventually, my revolving credit line is going to be paid off. Or if I'm that person that really doesn't want to wait, let's say if I'm that person that wants to invest into another Airbnb, which you guys, this is all what I teach. It's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is all literally what I teach for free throughout my channel. All right? For free. All right? So now that we're paying this $1,000 off to the revolving credit line, let's say that I'm a person that wants to invest into another Airbnb, and I don't want to invest into my own money, even though I'm having $1,000 from this Airbnb coming in a passive income each month, right? Let's say that I don't want to use my own money. I still want to be able to do what the rich do. I want to be able to use leverage to still create income. Because if you notice, that's exactly what we just did. That's exactly what we just did. We just took the $10,000 of somebody else's money. We invested it into Airbnb. Remember, something that is going to bring us income back, whether it's a service, product, or industry. It doesn't matter, all right? This Airbnb is generating us money to be able to pay the leverage back off. Now watch this. After 5 months of paying this revolving credit line off, if I decide I want to go start another Airbnb, I can either A, go to that same credit card that I've now been paying positive payments on for at least 5 months and ask them, hey, listen, I want to be able to apply for a increase, all right? And as you apply for the increase, 9 times out of 10, you having that positive payment throughout that 5 months, 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you that increase. If they do not, guess what? You got approved for that card, that revolving credit line. So why don't we just mosey on down to another revolving credit line to be able to get another revolving credit line to invest into another Airbnb that's going to bring, that is going to bring even more income. And we just literally rinse and repeat the situation, right? Rinse and repeat. So that means if I wanted to go out and get 5 Airbnbs, I can use this exact same method to be able to go out and maintain 5 Airbnbs without using my own income. Now, if I wanted to invest somewhere down the line with my own income, I can. Because let's say if I end up developing 5 Airbnbs that I did not invest with my own money, right? And those 5 Airbnbs are generating at least $10,000 a month. Check this out, right? If those 5 Airbnbs are generating at least $10,000 a month, right, of profit, and I'm taking off $1,000 of each one of these cards to put on these the revolving credit lines. That is $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. That is $5,000 of passive income that you are literally making each month from your revolving credit. $5,000 passive that you are literally making from your Airbnbs, all right, without pulling any hassle. And this is what I tell people. This is the main thing about using your business credit to be able to invest into your industry, okay, or whatever product or service that you have, right? This is the benefit to it. Is because the simple fact that now we have all type of credit lines going on that we can invest into any type of industry that we want to be able to go into now, right? So I don't have to use my own money to be able to, I can just be able to say now, because I have these revolving credit lines with 5 Airbnbs, that, hey, listen, I can go to somebody and I can say, hey, listen, I want a $50,000 loan to be able to invest into this property, right? Or I want a $50,000 loan to be able to invest into my business, service, or product that is going to be expanding and scaling across the world, right? It doesn't matter. You have the capability to now do that without even using your own personal resources, which is amazing. All right, that is amazing. What is it? I feel like I got another topic that I really wanted to touch on. I just had in my head, y'all. I hope y'all staying in tune, y'all. I hope y'all staying in tune, because this is literally the Memphis that the rich pull that you literally need to be getting on top of now, okay? Because you need to understand that the rich do not use their own money, okay? They don't use their own money because it doesn't have any benefits coming with it, all right? This is what I say. When you spend your actual cash money in an industry like Airbnb, what you have to ask yourself, what else is that initial investment giving me, all right? The only thing it is giving you is the profit each month of $2,000. On the other hand, of us using our business and our business credit, what benefits is that giving you? All right, you're still getting the same. You're still getting the same income that you're getting each month, right? You're still getting the same profit, except we're taking off the $1,000 momentarily to pay off the revolving credit lines. But as we're paying off the revolving credit lines, that's building our business credit, right? That's number one. That's one of the benefits. The second thing is building our revolving credit lines. All right. So we're able to go out and get even more revolving credit lines to invest into more businesses to create more income for us, which is the most important thing. Okay. Is asking yourself, what is this initial investment giving me? All right. And just the power of not being able to use your own money is the whole gist of this whole thing. A lot of people like Dave Ramsey, like I said, I listen to Dave Ramsey, and of course he has information for people that is valuable. One thing I just cannot clean with him on is just getting yourself in debt, because it is a such thing as good debt, like I talk about all the time on this channel, you guys. It's a lot of companies like Coca-Cola, AT&T, a lot of these companies have 10 times more debt than they actually have revenue coming in. I say this all the time. How is that, Kai? It's simple, okay? With the debt that they develop, with the leverage they develop, the revenue that they have coming in each month, all they do is take a portion of their revenue, all right? And they take a portion of their revenue and take a piece of it and put it towards the leverage, all right? And then they take the rest and put it towards themselves. Simple, right? Now that is literally it. Now I just literally gave you an example of big Fortune 500 companies that literally use debt to still create income, all right? Because they have to be able to market themselves and get themselves out there, all right? But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that session on me exactly expressing on how I feel about what the rich do, being able to get rich, all right? Now, make sure you subscribe and like to this channel. That way you'll be updated every time I drop a video this year. I'm going to be coming out with videos to help your business all in 2022. It's your boy, Kai Gibson, and we out.